Hello, my lovelies. Aren't you guys tired of seeing nose contouring on a nose that's already button nose? But guess what though? I can show you a proper way because I actually don't have a button nose. Look at this nose from my side profile. Look at this from the front and look at this from this side. Look at it from this way. It's really sharp. But from front it looks different. So let me show you how I contour my nose in a nose that actually is not button, okay? So I'm going to first take a little bit of foundation. Just going to put it where it's needed and then spread it out. Put it right here. Blend it out your foundation. You can use your finger to your contour. Definitely put it right here. Bring it out a little bit on these areas. And go right here a bit. Bring it a little close together because you're trying to make this bridge narrow as much as possible. This is baby level contouring. It's not hard to do at all. And then bring it right here a little bit, right on these areas. In this way, you will end up shortening your nose because you're putting it right here, you're contouring right here, so it will create a shadow right here. So your nose will appear shorter and your nose will appear, the bridge will appear tinier this way. Sometimes I feel like my finger is the best blending tool that I have. I feel so comfortable using my finger. Bring it out a little bit. Then you're just going to do it right here like this. This is where going to be your new like button point. This is where you're going to highlight. Alright, now I'm going to blend it out. Okay, now I will just blend it out. I'm literally using my phone camera to like guide myself where I'm like contouring and everything. That's some unique talent because phone camera is way different than regular mirror. Another thing that I do, I don't blend it out too much because either way I'm going to use powder, right? When I use powder, it's going to take out some of this bronzing color either way. So I don't see, there's no point of just, blending and blending before even baking part. Just take a tiny bit more and go along like this and then blend it out. Like this. It's showing my nose a whole lot. A whole lot. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but it's showing up my nose a whole lot. Now the highlighting part. Like a tiny bit of your concealer. I'm using the concealer that's already on the palette. And go like tiny, just a tiny light touch. This is going to be your new nose tip. This is why I like using my finger because I get more precise. It can get a little bit more precise like this. Okay, now I'm just going to blend it out. Blend it out. Okay, no. This finger. Oh. Okay. Do as you go. I ended up putting too much highlighter here, so I'm going to put a little bit more control, a little bit more contour, and make it a little bit more tiny. More tiny. Okay. Okay, you see? Don't worry about blending it out too much because either way you're going to make it, so run it along on the sides to give it more illusion. Now you're creating the perfect illusion of tiny nose. Okay, blend it out a little bit. Just run it along. Don't drag it out too much. Make sure that the product stays where it is. Oh, you see? This is why I like my finger. I always get precise blending with my finger. Come on, you guys. I know you guys can tell the difference right here. Okay, I know you guys can tell the difference. Probably just, add a little bit more so it doesn't look too buttonny. Okay. This is also about trial and error method. This is why I don't automatically go in to blend everything out. Because in trial and error method, you'll get the perfect contouring for your nose. Don't automatically follow a tutorial where they're just dragging a line and just blending it out. Use trial and error method. Use a little bit of product at a time. You see? Yeah. Where's my bridge? I don't see my bridge. This is how it looks. Now I'm going to use loose powder to set everything up, or you can just use setting powder. You don't have to necessarily use loose powder to set your makeup. Me though, I like loose powder for my face. Okay, try it out a little bit here. It takes away the shine right here. To give you full effect, I'm going to also set under my eyes. Show you guys how it looks. Okay, I'm just going to pop it a lot out and just tiny bit right here. Yeah, I just love my finger, man. Applications are always better with the finger. Always better. Okay, 1 second. I'll take a tiny brush and fluff it all out. Tiny brush, yes. Again, you have to be precise. This is why I'm using tiny brush. Go like this. It will make the lines look more smoother. So yeah. See? This is how it looks now. Now you're just going to highlight this. I use this shimmer multi-stick as highlighter because, again, for precise application, because it's like a pen. Just a tiny bit in your new nose point where you want your highlighter to be, where you want your nose to look like. This is where it ends, this is where the button is. So yeah, this is pretty easy. I don't just automatically, use a line and then start. I use trial and error method. Yeah, and it would actually be better if you sometimes, if your skin tone is different than mine, use a yellowish highlighter and then use a little bit of white highlighter to, damn, I'm trying to look for the word. Use a yellowish highlighter, right? Because that's your skin tone. Your skin tone falls a little bit more on the darker side. But then after that, if you use a little bit of white one, right? It's just it gives off it blends everything together. So to the point, it's not looking like you're just putting a chalk on your nose, right? It looks blended. So it's like transitions from a yellow to a little tiny bit of white. Blend it out a little bit. This is where I want the light to hit more. Okay. Yeah. I dragged the highlighter too much on the downside, so I'm going to again create an illusion right here. Okay. Blend it out again. Blend it out again. Just put a little bit more powder again. A little bit. Tiny bit. Right here. And then just wipe the powder off in this direction. Over here, wipe it out. And now, this is your new nose. This is literally your new nose. Set it. Yeah, this is your new nose, okay? This is how it looks from the side, you see? You barely can tell. My nose no longer looks that sharp from the side. Yeah, and look, this is how it looks from the front. Really like it. This is why you guys don't go, like, if you have a long nose or a nose like mine, don't just automatically just draw a line based on the contouring that you see on people that has a button nose. use your own method, you know, play around with it, it's okay to use trial and error method. You don't have to look like a professional just, you know, drawing line. Use trial and error method, learn your nose, and then go from there. Learn the techniques, because you have to understand the dark one, right, has in the contour is to create a shadow, right? So wherever you want to create a shadow is where you place the contour, and wherever you want to highlight and create a blur is where you powder and use your highlighter. So that's it. Yeah, this is how it looks from the side, from the front. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and make sure to follow me and let me know if you're going to use this technique. Oh good, it looks so good. I can't get over this. It looks so good. Oh god, trial and error method is everything when it comes to contouring. Honestly, this is how I learned it. Out on my long nose, I'm trying to save you, and I'm just trying to save myself. And make sure to follow me and like my videos, okay? And as always, be kind, because kindness is beauty. Pass it around.